Hi Pisces, this is Eileen with your August 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of August with the Four of Swords card. And the Four of Swords is talking about needing to rest after a period of hard work or stress. So a lot of you Pisces, maybe you've been working hard or stressing out about other things going on in your lives, possibly some relationship matters, personal relationships, or just work related. Just some of you might be feeling really exhausted after a lot of hard work or traveling, that sort of thing. And it's time to have a rest for a little while, regroup before continuing forward. So it looks like for a number of you, there might be some much needed rest in order starting your month of August. Okay, now the next card we have is the King of Wands. And the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the King of Wands is someone who would be fairly successful, confident, just maybe somebody possibly in sales or even sports, or just something where he would be the kind of person that would come across pretty confident and strong and take charge, or assertive, that type of thing. You know, more, I guess, typical fire sign traits. But what I'm getting, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, this King of Wands character might be someone who is around some of you Pisces in the month of August. And let me see what I'm getting here. See, I'm tuning in for someone. This might relate to a few of you that would watch the video. It might be one person in particular. I'm not sure. I'm tuning in for someone, though, that this King of Wands is around you, possibly in your workplace. I mean, it could be someone that's acquainted with you otherwise, maybe a friend of a friend or of your relatives, or, you know, maybe this person frequents some of the same places you do. And I'm feeling like now everybody's got a certain amount of male and female energy, but I'm feeling like this King of Wands that I'm tuning into, it is a male, is what I believe, and you, the Pisces, are a female. And I'm feeling like he's watching you and observing you. He's attracted to you. He's curious. He might be a little older than you. He might be several years older. Not a huge age difference, so like maybe you could be in your 20s and he could be in his 30s, or you could be in your 30s and he could be in his 40s. It's something like that. I mean, it might not even be that much of a difference. It might just be 3 or 4 years or something. It just feels like he's a little older than you. Although also he might act a little more mature because he's in a little bit higher position in his career than you are. Also, that's a very good possibility that that's what I'm tuning into as well. But he finds you attractive, and let me see. He sees you as someone who's feminine and attractive, and he's watching you. He's attracted to you. I feel like he is single. He was in some kind of a serious relationship. He may have even been engaged at one point. I don't know if he's been married or not. I'm not sure. But he was in some kind of a serious relationship. And he's really wanting to meet the one right person that's right for him in his heart and soul. He just wants the right match for him. And so I feel like he watches you, not in a creepy way, but more observing you and just wondering if you could perhaps be the right one for him. But he doesn't know. So whoever this is, if this is just specific to one person, or it might be a few people that are affected by some similar situation, I would just say be receptive, pay attention to people who are around you, because I'm not sure. He could be in the workplace. He could be just maybe around where you live, or maybe places that you go for recreation. He might be acquainted with some people you're acquainted with, that type of thing. But, you know, I feel like he's got a lot of good qualities. He's a really good quality kind of person. Very honest, nice personality. I feel like he could be very lighthearted, not too heavy and too serious. You know, he can be serious when he needs to, but he's he prefers to feel kind of light and carefree to whatever extent he can. He likes to feel like his natural self. That's what I'm getting. He doesn't get real bogged down into heavy, depressed kind of feelings. He's more of a you know, he's optimistic. That's how I would say. He's optimistic, and that's typical of the fire signs anyway. The fire signs, like their natural feelings, natural emotions, are to be optimistic, even if they have bad days and bad times. They usually tend to come back up to being optimistic. Because I mean, I know I'm an Aries. I'm on the cusp of Pisces, but I'm an Aries, and that's the Aries way. You know, and you don't want to be depressed or down. You want to be up. Okay, next card we have is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is a very nice card because it's talking about happiness at home, family happiness, love, possible marriage for some of you, or engagement. Someone might be engaged during the month of August. Someone could be married or living with someone that you're really happy with. You might just be living together with your loved one and happy and enjoying your lives. But the Ten of Cups is a very nice nice card. It's a good omen for happiness and feeling a sense of security in your home environment and enjoying your life. You know, not just work, work, work all the time, but having some balance in your lives and having some happiness and, you know, love, marriage, just, or just good relationships, not necessarily marriage, just being happy in a love relationship. Let me see what else I'm getting here. I'm feeling something about it. I'm tuning into someone who, oh, and the cups do also relate to the water signs anyway, of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I'm tuning in for someone who, again, I feel like it's a female and it's a male she's been seeing. There's a guy she's been seeing, and he feels like he's more serious-minded than you are. Like, you know, he feels more mature in his thinking. You know, some people are like that even in their 20s. They've got, I don't know, some people just seem to get all grown up when they're young, and other people like to be more young at heart well into their older age. I'm feeling you, the Pisces, you have kind of a young at heart feeling to you. And I feel like you can be a very creative person. You might, I don't know, I get artistic, creative, lighthearted. You like to dance. You like to, I don't know, I'm getting those kind of things, creativity. And there's a guy around you that you're seeing. He feels more settled, a little more serious-minded, but not in a bad way. But he is that way, very responsible. He might have some kind of work he does that's kind of serious, where he's really got to focus and really pay attention to a lot of details or something. And, you know, he could be, and I'm just giving an example, maybe like an attorney or somebody who's really got to focus on a lot of serious things and details and all that. I kind of get that sense from him, whatever his job is, that's how he is. But he's all about responsibility and taking care of all the responsibilities. He's not the type to have fun as often as he should. That's what I feel like. He gets himself too bogged down in his work. Anyway, you're around this guy. You, the Pisces. So this sounds like it's specific for one person. I mean, maybe a few people are in the same scenario right now. And he's looking at his life ahead. He may have already been in some serious relationship in the past, too. I'm not sure. He might be divorced or who knows what. I'm not sure. Because he thinks about all those things, you know. He doesn't feel carefree, like, oh, he's got plenty of time. And I feel like he's looking at you and he's thinking in terms of marriage, settling down, a family. I don't know if he's expressed this to you yet. He may have, but I don't feel right now that there are any solid plans for getting married, but I feel like he's got that on his mind. He's like he's plans his whole life out ahead of himself. And he's looking at you, and he definitely wants you being part of the picture there. So whoever that is, that does sound kind of specific to one person. But he's really serious about that. He's just, but it's all, I mean, if you and him do get married, I think you're going to have to get him to lighten up a little more to have a little more fun and not be so bogged down in work and serious business all the time, because I feel like that tends to be how he is. He's kind of a workaholic. And you like to be light and airy and have fun, and I don't know, I just got a lot of creativity and light around you. So I think, and he's a good guy. So if you decide to marry him and stay together, whatever, I think you're going to have to try to get him to loosen up a little bit, really. Okay, next card we have is the Ten of Wands. And again, wands relating to work and action and movement. And the Ten of Wands indicates that a lot of you Pisces in the month of August might be feeling really overwhelmed with your work. You're just struggling and going and going and going and carrying your burdens and feeling like you've got to do it on your own, like you can't depend on other people to help you, because if you do, it probably won't get done right. And it's just showing a lot of you might be feeling really stressed with the amount of work and responsibilities that you have. It could be a combination of work in your job plus work and responsibilities in your personal home lives. And I think the advice here basically is to try to step outside of yourself and look at your circumstances objectively, and try to figure out a way to delegate some of your work or responsibilities to others. If there's a way at work to get someone else to help share in some of your work that you have to do and responsibilities. At home, if you've got a lot of things and burdens at home you're dealing with by yourself, try to get other family members or roommates or whoever it is you're sharing your home with to help and to spread the work around a little bit. But it's like you got to step outside of yourself and look at your circumstances objectively. And you're very strong. I get a lot of inner strength here. It's not like you're going to collapse and not be able to go any further, but it's just, you know, it's important to try to maintain some kind of balance in your life where you can have, you know, where you're not feeling like you're working yourself into the ground. I mean, that's what it looks like, this guy carrying all these wands, and he's almost on the ground at this point. And nobody wants to feel that way, not for ongoing. It's one thing to have little brief spurts in your life where you really got to put in a lot of long hours for a brief time, but then you go back to your normal routine that's more balanced. I'm getting a sense of whoever this is applying to, because this is a general reading, so all of these scenarios won't apply to everyone who watches the video. Some parts may apply to some people, and other parts of it may apply to other people. When I'm doing a private reading, that's when I focus in just on that person's circumstances. So, but for those of you Pisces who are feeling really overburdened in the month of August, you do need to try to step outside of yourself and look at your circumstances objectively, because I mean, it's just, life is too short. You know, you really need to do everything you can to balance your life so you're not just working, and not even being able to enjoy whatever fruits of your labor that you might have, because you're so busy working all the time, or most of the time. Maybe you finally get a little rest on the weekend or something, but I don't know. It is talking about trying to find balance, being objective, trying to find a way, that there is another way. However, you are very strong. If you need to, you can continue on that way. It's just, I don't know. I just believe we're supposed to have a more balanced way of life, however difficult it is to find the balance. I think we should always be striving to get our lives a little more balanced, because, you know, I don't think anyone's supposed to just work, and barely be able to enjoy themselves too, and rest also. See, like even in the first of the month, it's saying rest before you continue on, because of you've been living like this, you know, with the Ten of Wands. Next card we have is the Ace of Wands. And again, wands relating to fire signs, action, work. progress, forward movement. Ace of Wands is talking about new beginnings for some of you Pisces. It might be some new ideas that you're putting together to start a new business, or maybe there's some new project you're getting off the ground. It might be a brand new job or a promotion that you're excited about because you're just planning all the different things you're going to do in your new position. So here, what else am I getting here? I feel like someone, and this could be a few people, are moving. You're relocating somehow. I'm feeling for somebody, this might even be a few people, that you're moving from one home to another. You might be selling your house and moving to another one or something. And there's a job, there's something about work that's an improvement for you in your area of work. It could be you're transferring from one department to another in your company and it requires you to move to a new location. It could be an entirely new job that you're moving on to. And I'm getting a few different scenarios for different people. But overall, the Ace of Wands is a really good card about exciting new beginnings that you've got a lot of enthusiasm for. And new projects, a lot of creativity there. It could really make a change for the better in your lives. That's what it's talking about. And that's the feeling I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of really good energy in this card. This can even relate to pregnancy, somebody being pregnant or having a baby or something. But overall, I'm getting a lot of enthusiasm here. Some of you might have a business you started recently or that you're about to start. Could be a business you've had and you're doing things to rekindle it and really get it going better. I'm just getting excitement. I think there's a number of you that have something new in the works that you're doing, that you're pursuing, and you're feeling excited about it. You're feeling enthusiastic, and I'm getting just a real full steam ahead, just moving forward. It feels really good forward movement there. Okay, now the next card we have is a major arcana card. This is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is talking about choices that you might make in the month of August when it comes to relationships. Some of you might be trying to decide if you're going to stay in the relationship you're in currently, or some might be deciding whether or not you want to start a new relationship. Now, the Lover's card also, it has to do with passion, and so this can even relate to some line of work or some business or some other project that you're passionate about, whether or not you want to pursue it at this time or continue with it. Some of you might have some business you're involved in that you're passionate about, and you're making choices and making decisions about how you're going to move forward in your business. But I am feeling for a number of you Pisces that you may be enjoying some passionate personal relationships in the month of August. Might be taking a vacation with your special someone, or you might meet someone while you're on vacation. I'm getting different vacation scenarios and that sort of thing going on here. Yeah. Again, I'm getting something about engagement, somebody being engaged. Somebody's engaged or getting engaged in the month of August and just really happy and enjoying the relationship and being happy, just being happy like you're at the right place at the right time, and you like where your life is, and it's giving you a lot of joy. And you're feeling really optimistic about not only the present but the future. So I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But I do get a certain amount of romance for some of you Pisces in the month of August, either with someone new. Yeah, I'm getting new romances. Some of you may be meeting someone new, or some of you might be seeing someone that you've just known a few months. But then the person I'm getting who's engaged and just feeling really happy, I feel like you've been with your loved one for a number of months now. Maybe a year, maybe less than a year, maybe close to 2 years, I'm not sure. Not terribly long, but long enough to get to know each other well and to fall in love and just know you want to be together. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of good energy, different scenarios for different people with this card. Okay, the next card we have is the Magician. This is another major arcana card. And the Magician, this is talking about you, Pisces, have everything you need to make your dreams come true. You have all the inner resources. You just have to put them together. You have to focus on what your real goals, your dreams for your life are. Not what someone else thinks you should want or whatever, but what you want for yourselves. And then find a way and just lay out a plan for yourself. I feel like a number of you are already involved doing that, to tell the truth. I feel like a number of you have already been working on your plans for your future, and just maybe some of you even have a notebook that you write in to make for your plans, where you're going step by step, getting things accomplished and working towards your future, and you have already like a blueprint, so to speak, of how you want your life to be and what you want for yourself now and going forward. And if you don't, it's a good idea to do that. I've been getting things lately about notebook and a pen and writing things down. Write down what you want, a plan for your life, for your goals, your dreams, whatever it is, and then make notes about how you can start to take the steps to achieve your goals and your dreams, to get your life just the way you want it. And include all the areas of your life, not just work. Include everything that you want to have a happy, balanced, fulfilling life for yourself. But this Magician card is a really strong card here, and it is a destiny card, and it is saying that the energy is around you in August, Pisces, to work towards making your dreams come true. It's all up to you. You need to be focused and really determined. You have to have the intention of getting your life the way you want it to be. Even if it takes a while, things don't usually happen overnight, but you have what it takes to get where you want to go and to get your life the way you want it to be. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the Hermit card. And with the Hermit, now this is talking about some of you Pisces in the month of August may be somewhat introspective. You may be going within. You might not be, and Pisces can be that way anyway. Pisces don't, sometimes they like to be like a social butterfly, and other times they might want to be a little more reserved and just get into their own thoughts and what makes them happy and their interest and that sort of thing. And it's talking about being introspective, maybe turning to your spiritual side. It's talking about you, again, that you have, if you have questions about what's right for you, or if there's a particular person, is this person right for you, or this path that you're thinking of taking, that you have a lot of the answers all within yourself. You just need to turn inward, go inward and listen to your intuition. Yeah, I mean, it's a good time even for meditation, just having private time for your own thoughts. If a lot of you have been busy with the hustle bustle of life and work and people around you and one thing or another, this is showing that in August, Pisces should take some time to be alone, to think, to ponder your life and what is your life about? What do you want going forward? And listen to your intuition for guidance about steps to take. Some of you may be having things on your mind that you're trying to make up your mind about with people in your lives, maybe with personal relationships. Could be work matters, business matters, or where you live, whether or not you want to move or something, or should you move. It just shows that, again, you have what you need inside of you. You have the answers, but you need to have quiet time to look inward and do some soul searching so that you can find your inner guidance and listen for your inner guidance to come through. When everything's too busy and hustle bustle, we don't get to hear our guidance as well. when we're more quiet and having quiet, private times, we're more receptive to the guidance that's being given to us. Okay, next card we have is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, again, the cups relating to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And so for a number of you Pisces, you might be embracing the traits of the Queen of Cups in the month of August. And the Queen of Cups is fairly comfortable financially. She knows she has a comfortable home. She knows she's got a certain amount of security. She's very aware that she has a lot to be grateful for, that she's better off than a lot of other people, and that she's very fortunate, the Queen of Cups. She knows that. And so she appreciates what she has, and she likes to have aesthetically pleasing surroundings and likes to feel secure and comfortable, and she does. And she knows she's worked and worked to get where she is, to get what she has. But she's also a very sensitive person who's compassionate and caring, and who can be somewhat reserved sometimes, and be even seem a little distant at times, because she's more into going inward, being introspective, being more conscious of herself and how she feels inside, and maybe not connecting with all the noise and the clatter that's going on outside of her and around her with other people and that sort of thing. So she may seem a little detached sometimes, but it's just because she's more, she can be somewhat protective of herself too, but she can be very spiritually oriented, and she knows who she is. She knows where she's coming from and what makes her comfortable and happy. This particular Queen of Cups I'm looking at, I'm getting a few scenarios for different people here. Someone, again, I'm getting something about a pregnancy. Somebody might be pregnant in the month of August. And then someone else I'm tuning into, that you may be, you're very grateful for all that you have, but you're missing someone. There's a loved one you're missing, you're waiting for. Could be you're involved with somebody who lives in another state, or maybe they travel a lot, that sort of thing. They just might be gone for a while at the moment, or yeah, there's something about some kind of distance between you. And then I'm tuning in for somebody else who's in this position, who is longing for that right person. It's like you already have a lot of everything else in your life in pretty good order, but you want the right mate for you. And you're not going to sacrifice and just settle for less. You're willing to wait. You're patient. It's like you have the patience that whatever's required, you're not so anxious that you're just going to meet and get attached to anybody. It's got to be the right person for you that you really click with, the right person, the right one for you for this lifetime. And so you're being patient, and that's what you're longing for, that, though. You want that right person. And I feel like that's entirely possible. I feel like you're sending out the energy. You are radiating that kind of energy, and I do feel like there's someone who's a good match for you. They're just not in front of you. They're not right around you right this minute. Yeah, so, okay. And then, let's see, the last card we have is the Queen of Wands. And Wands, again, fire signs relating to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. This is someone who can be very active and do a lot of work and stay very busy, might be a little bit disorganized sometimes, who can also get kind of irate, a little irritable, because that's the fire signs. They can just be impatient. They can get impatient with others at times. Let me see what I'm getting here. I feel like some of you Pisces might be embracing the traits of the Queen of Wands in the month of August, because you've been working a lot. You're working hard. You accomplish things. You can see the things you're accomplishing, but you tend to get a little impatient with other people who are not doing the good quality work you are. Because it's like, you know, you do a lot. And you feel like other people, especially if they're around you, it's almost like if you didn't see it for yourself, it wouldn't bother you. But when you see other people in front of you that really seem like they're really taking shortcuts and they're just not doing their share of work, it's kind of like it just aggravates you. It's almost like they're wasting their time, and I don't know, they're just wasting the space they're in or something like that. So, so some of you might be embracing the traits of the Queen of Wands in August. And for others of you, you might have a character like this Queen of Wands around you in August. This could be someone in your workplace. It could be someone like a relative. So, but I mean, overall, the Queen of Wands, I'm not getting meanness or hatefulness. I'm getting that this person feels like they work, they take responsibility, they, you know, they're in general just very responsible for themselves and whatever they're supposed to be doing, and almost like they feel sometimes they're just not appreciated. That's what I'm getting. Like they're not really appreciated, but they're going to keep doing things the way they do things. They're going to keep being very responsible and hardworking because that's just who they are. So some of you Pisces might be embracing those traits of the Queen of Wands in the month of August, and others of you might have someone around you like this who's in your workplace or in your family. I don't feel like they're looking, if it's someone around you, I don't feel like they're looking at you like they're impatient with you. But I do feel like they sometimes feel kind of alone, like they're having to carry a lot of weight on their shoulders and they're not getting as much help as they would like, that type of thing. But I mean, they continue to do it anyway. It's not like they're going to stop. Okay, so this deck I've been using. This is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen and Radleigh Valentine. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified as I post new videos. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And you can be checking for your rising and moon signs as they come available. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so I need one card for Pisces for August of 2018. What's the message for Pisces for August 2018? What's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Pisces. Okay, one more shuffle, and then I'll fan them out and pick a card. What's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Okay, I think it's this one here. Well, this sounds good. Renewal. It says renewal. Let's see what this says. Review. Wait a minute. At the angle, I'm not seeing this really well. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. That's a good card. That's a good message. I like that. Renewal. Okay. Now, let me pick one card from Nature's Whispers. Okay, so I need one message for Pisces for August 2018. What's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Pisces. What's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle of these. Then I'll fan these out and pick a card. Pisces for August 2018. What's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Oh, I think it's this one here. If I can get my hands on it. This sounds interesting. Okay, this one says culmination of vision. That's number 35. I love these cards. There's so many images in them. It's so many details. Culmination of vision, number 35. Let me look that one up in the booklet here. Okay, let's see, number 35. 35, culmination of vision. Time to take positive action toward your goals and dreams. Be adaptable and fine-tune any of the details of what you are creating. Reflect on your desires and make sure your attitudes and beliefs are in alignment with what you wish to accomplish. Let go of any aspect or quality that no longer fits what you intend to accomplish. Hey, that perfectly ties in with this reading. So this is really good. I like that message. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, what's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Pisces, what's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Pisces, what's the message for Pisces for August 2018? Okay, one more shuffle and then I'll fan them out. Pisces, August 2018. Okay, this is Angel Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. That's a great message. The Angel Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. That is a wonderful message. I love that. I think it all ties in well with the overall reading. So, Pisces, I hope you're happy with your reading for August. And I thank you for watching my video. Be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you have already subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Pisces, have a great August. Thank you for watching my video, and we'll talk again soon.